Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of this friendly. Today it's Borussia Dortmund against Monterrey. We're heading straight for the Signal Iduna Park right now. Conditions are absolutely perfect, the sun beating down from the German sky. Your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Hi there everybody, I'm Martin Tyler. This is the Signal Iduna Park. It is a fantastic sight watching football at Dortmund's ground. You do think that they have all the resources now to maybe even topple Bayern Munich, but somehow history tells you it's not going to happen.
No, they can't quite compete on a financial level, can they? But what a ground, one of the most atmospheric in Europe for me, and that standing area behind the goal, the yellow wall, it's just incredible.
This is the Borussia Dortmund lineup. This is the lineup for the away side. One of the great characters of management anywhere in the world, I think, is Jurgen Klopp. We delight in meeting him, listening to him and watching his team play.
Oh, he's a right old character, isn't he? I'd love to see him in the Premier League at some stage, and I think he probably will, but for the moment he's happy at Dortmund, where the fans absolutely adore him, and he's had some fantastic players to manage over the last few years.
Our referee today is Norberto Sincelejo. Referee starts the match and the kickoff. Cardoso. Velade. Cardoso. Cardona. Good defensive play here. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Attacking well here. Gundogan. He's got it back again. Defenders come in well here. Timed his approach and got the ball. Zavala. Barrera. Well, that's widened the game here, and they've got it to the wide man well. Meza. Here comes the cross. And they've put the cross. That cross has gone straight to the goalkeeper. Poor, really. Edwin Cardona. Cardoso. Here's the shot. Poor effort, too high. Zavala. Meza. Barrera. Zavala. He wants it back from his teammate, and there it is, it's come back. Oh, in goes the cross. Shinji Kagawa. Sven Bender. Gundogan. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. Marco Reus. An offside call just at the moment where they thought they were going to be in to score.
Yeah, and they know how important that was, because it would have been a great scoring opportunity for them.
Bender. Gundogan. Here's Kagawa. Return pass. Marco Reus. Gundogan. Well, he's got support here. Dangerous moment. In with a chance. Just needed to settle on the ball before striking the shot. And the cross comes in now. Reus. It's in. Brilliant header.
A goal from Reus, and he scored a few like this down the years. And this was another one for his collection. Top left, wonderful.
A good look here, again, by the replay of the goal. The score is 1-0. Barrera. Cardoso. Edwin Cardona. Been such a developing club, Borussia Dortmund, really in a good spell, and this hasn't perhaps been the best of them, what we've seen so far. It can certainly click into gear at any point, and they are leading, we shouldn't forget that. And here's the chance, and they got the block in. Zavala. Good challenge from last half-time at 1-0. Well, we wondered whether there might be an upset here, but the side that are really the favoured side are very much on the front foot and on the right side of the scoreline.
Yeah, and weaker side, the underdogs, have just got to try and lift themselves in that dressing room and try and come back. It's not going to be easy.
So we reach half-time. 1-0 the score, with Borussia Dortmund leading. Let's take a look back at...
Everything set for the second half. Kagawa. Bender. Kevin Campbell. Here we can see it again, Marco Reus's goal.
I think the fans might think that that was a simple finish, but it wasn't, you know. Really good strike to find the top left.
Velade. Barrera. Cardoso. Now they can use some width. That's a good pass. And there is going to be a substitution now for Borussia Dortmund. He read it and cut it out. It's Kagawa. Shinji Kagawa. And it's passed back again. Able to make a good interception. Mejia. Velade. Substitute coming up for the away team. And now we're going to have an alteration. Medina. Mejia. Well, they're in a good position here. Zavala. Mejia. That's a good challenge. Marco Reus. Well, your heart goes out to Marco Reus in the World Cup squad, but then having to pull out through injury and missing out, as it turned out, on a winner's medal. Shinji Kagawa trying to find a way through here, probing away. Meza, and in he goes with the tackle. Here's the shot. Deary me, that is a poor attack.
Well, I think you'll get a bit of ribbing about that in the dressing room afterwards.
Well, it might be a good idea just to get a fresh player on and cement their position as they look to hold on to this lead. Meza. I think we'll see with these possession stats, Alan, that yes, the game has been as even as it seemed without the figures to back that up.
Yeah, I mean, I think we thought coming into this match, Martin, that it would be evenly matched, and it's been the case here.
And they've got to score soon.
Well, it's not going to be a complicated approach now. Long balls into the box from any angle. It's all about trying to win that first header.
Well, that's widened the game here, and they've got it to the wide man well. Ciro Immobile. Let in with a chance. A decent effort, just off time.
Yeah, unlucky, because he got some power behind the ball, just not the direction.
This is a key moment for the manager. He knows he's got the lead, and he's now going to do his best to try and retain that. Meza. Zavala. Came in with a challenge. Mejia. Looking at Borussia Dortmund before the game, he fancied them to win, and having seen them play, I think those preconceptions were valid ones, and they're only a few minutes away from a deserved success here. Well, they need their supporters in this situation, I think. Holding their lead, and the fans are doing their best to encourage them.
They are, but I think they're a bit nervous because they've sat off a bit, inviting pressure.
Good passing here. Well, that's tough for the player himself and his teammates, because it could have made all the difference.
It would have been so decisive, that, no doubt about it.
All credit for taking the shot on, Alan.
Yeah, almost caught the goalkeeper by surprise as well.
Zavala. One more possibility, maybe to get this crucial goal. That's a good cross into a good area, but the defender's on top of the play. It's over, and the referee blows the whistle for the last time. Much closer, Alan, than we ever thought it would be, and that's a credit to the underdogs.
Without doubt, I think they gave us and they gave their manager everything we could have possibly hoped for before the game, and very close indeed.
So it's full time.